Hi there, this is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and today is Saturday, December 7th, 2024. I hope you're all doing well. Let's talk about some stuff. Um, Let me show you a rarity that I don't usually show people. There's nothing rude about that. Get your mind out of the gutter. This for those of you that care, is a pencil drawing done for me back in 1982 by Don Heck of Hawkeye. And Don Heck created the visual of Hawkeye for those of you that know the Marvel Universe and the Marvel movies and all of that. And that was before we became good friends, which we did till the end of his days. We started working together and we talked and we talked and we had a good friendship. Don was a great guy. He was a fine and often underappreciated artist, and I miss my friend. He was he was a lot of fun, and he was, like I said, he was a great guy. So anyway, there you go, a little Hawkeye for you. Um, so last week I was wearing my com badge, my Trek com badge from my friend Suzanne, who gave it to me as an early Christmas present. The next day, the other half of it came, which was this great gray and blue and black scarf that says "To Boldly Go" across it in different parts of the scarf. And there's different stylized enterprises going up and down it. And the Enterprise era com badge right side up and upside down to form like a Christmas decorative pattern. Beautiful scarf. I love it. I'll put a picture of it after this. After my yakking head. And so that was very sweet of her. And so I sent out a few early Christmas things, and I did some work this week. I had a review that didn't want to get written until it did, and then it just like came through to me. Here's what I need to talk about, and so I got that done. That was very good that I got that done. On Wednesday, I had my friend Clayton over, and we watched the movie Tampopo that he had never seen, and he loved that. I made us some shrimp cocktail to have with that, which was great. And I showed him the wonders of the Amazon Fire Stick, which he was greatly appreciative to see. So it was nice. He's a great friend. He's a really good guy, and enjoy having him visit. And it's fun to watch these movies with. I love if I can show someone something they haven't seen before. So I'll try and figure out something equally interesting for the next time we do that. So that was Wednesday. Thursday, Grace Mary came by and brought me communion, and that was wonderful. We had a very long and interesting talk about aspects of being a Catholic, including like everyone thinks you're responsible for anyone that's ever been a bad Catholic, and it's like you now must be judged because you're Catholic. When and I've had so many people do that to me. You can't even know. But I don't judge any of them on their faith. It's a very much a one-way street. And I could mention the fact that they always talk about, pedophile priests. Well, you know what? Pedophile rabbis and pedophile pastors, pedophile everything. Pedophilia, unfortunately, it's a horrible thing, isn't limited to any faith. There are pedophile booksellers, shoe salespeople, everything. Anything you could think of. And not just pedophilia, but any bad thing that you can think of. There's some occupation or lifestyle or what have you that is exhibiting that behavior. That's called the way the world is, to try and demonize a faith is the same as what I find funny about this is we live in a time of sensitivity for people, their right to be seen and to be heard and to be seen as equal and all that kind of stuff. And they will espouse that vigorously. At the same time, we live in a time of the vilification of certain things. Religion really in there, hard, People really look down on it, particularly something like Catholicism. And for it's so funny when I have actual conversations through a lot of misconceptions and assumptions that have nothing to do with the truth. And sometimes people's inability to separate, here is the faith, here is the tenets of Catholicism, here is what it is, and the flawed human beings that practice it. To judge the faith based on the bad actions of some people is being kind, juvenile, short-sighted, myopic. What do you want to say? And that's for every faith. Every faith, if you're not going through it, you don't understand it. You may think you do, but you don't. Just like I don't understand the Protestant faith. I don't understand the Muslim faith. It doesn't delegitimize any other faith. And I'm going to get right off my box here, but there's too many people that are just looking to be unhappy about something. Why would you want to do that? Don't you want to try and have a happy life? Because life is like a light switch. It's here, it isn't. That's how it goes. So I wish more people would focus on being happier, but not being happier at the expense of other people, because you don't need to be happy at the expense of others, because that's creepy. Anyway, there you go. What else for this week? Did I watch anything in particular? No, I've watched a lot of Turkish TV, and mostly the music videos and stuff like that. I find that fascinating. I've watched a lot of. There's been a flood of terrific Beatle remasters on YouTube that are homemade remasters, not record company remasters, and they continue to surprise and delight me. So. Beyond that, no big cooking. Had some lovely cube steaks today. Ooh, those were good. And we'll see what's next. What's next is more and different and always. And that was a horrible sentence. I'm sorry. But there you go. I love you all. Be in touch. Stay in touch. And don't eat anything that fell on the floor. There you go. Bye-bye.